Good morning. All right, drop something. What was I working on? Good morning. Or good night, technically. It's nighttime right now for me. Oh yeah, the PvP. $11:46 p.m. for there. Would have forgotten. It's good night for me. I just got off work.
The Hive cluster is under attack.
Oh, they spotted
The
it.
Hive cluster is under attack.
Oh, man, put it too close.
The Hive cluster is under attack. The Hive cluster is under attack. The Hive cluster is under attack. The Hive cluster is under attack.
No, too late.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, he spotted it. I gotta make it a little further back. from the probe pathing. Which would be okay because I'm only expecting to do just the natural, just break the natural. So being that the natural, I don't have to have it right next to it. So yeah, I could put it back and it'll be alright. You'll give me some time. We'll try it again. Kind of trying to fine tune the build.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh, I forgot the pool. Totally forgot about the pool. But not too far behind. But yeah, just a little bit. I didn't see it again.
Forces, the hive cluster is under attack.
Oh, the batteries. Oopsie.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our drones are under attack.
Oh god, the probe. Yeah, you got me. GG. Gotta watch out for the battery. But yeah, I forgot about the pool. Oh my goodness. What up, Sam Samurai? No, it doesn't hurt. Clockwork. I'm learning it. I'm learning a new build, so you're gonna fail and figure it out. You gotta try it over and over again to get the right setup. Yeah, it doesn't hurt at all. You gotta learn. That's a part of StarCraft. If you're trying to get good at StarCraft, you have to go through the process of, exploring. If not, you're just gonna play standard all day, and that's not gonna be good. The iterative process, the hatch finishing with no pool. Oh yeah, of course. But that's because I'm thinking of too many things. Here, let's rewind. So I'm thinking of too many things all at once, and then I forget about the normal stuff because I'm thinking about the other stuff. So that's all part of it. But you definitely got to do that in StarCraft if you're trying to get better, because you got to find out what are the problems that could happen, and then you gotta, now that you know, you gotta figure out how to have a solution for it. So then you figure out a solution, and then most of the time, once you refine it, the situations usually are already calculated. There's not too many like other scenarios that you would, think would happen, because you do it over and over again, and it's, tightening up the areas. Yeah. Alright, let's try it again. This time I'll put it a little further back. And then we can't forget the pool. Goes like right after the hatchery starts. I guess what I was thinking about is the overlords and stuff. The droning and the overlords, I think, threw me off a bit. Cancel this and make the pool. between.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our drones are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. We must place that on creep. We must place that on creep. The hive cluster is under attack. Are under attack. Unacceptable command. The hive cluster is under attack. Unacceptable command. Our forces are under attack. Unacceptable command. The hive cluster is under attack. Metamorphosis complete.
Archons.
Forces are under attack.
He's looking for a spire. It's over here.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
There he is.
Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. A creep tumor is under attack.
I'll check other bases real quick.
Our forces are under attack.
He did. Oh, he's upset. Artie, is that you? Man, turned off the lights. Yeah, so that's most of the build. That's the concept of what I'm supposed to be doing in the build. I'll explain it since I got a little further. So first I'm trying to go over there and block them, right? Throw a distraction. I send another drone off early because there's usually he sends the probe. Protoss send an early probe. You don't want it to get scouted, the second one. So I'm starting to put them a little further back because I all I need to do is just break the front. I really don't want to. I don't. Before I would try to go up the ramp, which is good sometimes, but not necessary. You know. So because of that, I don't have to have it like so close to try to like get up here. So especially since there's a chance they could scout it right here. So I gotta find I'm trying to put it a little further back. You know, that way I can kind of get enough time for the spines. But what I'm doing is I'm canceling this one after I focus on messing up their build. And then I leave and say, hey, I'm building it over here. The objective is, I saw no gas. I was like, oh man, you're going to take the expo. So I built a hatchery. That way the units can go over here or cause attention over here. And not so much over here, but I think he got nervous and saw it. He made his expo. So the creep spreads quicker. So I gotta keep that creep from getting to the base. So my thing would be figure out a distance where the creep ends. I think that's where it ends, right? But then that depends on where these buildings start. So if we start off with the first drone, if we get there quick and we start the hatchery over here, right? If we make it a little further back, right? Then his buildings will be a little further back. And if the buildings are a little further back, because the hatchery's right here, that'll allow me to get the hatchery up right here where I have it. Right here. Without the creep revealing so early. You know what I mean? So we could try that. And we could try that in other maps too, to try to figure out which direction am I going to make the hatchery. And that's the direction where I need to block as much surface area. Because what they're going to do is they're going to make buildings around the hatchery. Like right here and stuff. And so what I like to do is cancel. But at least now, if I put it right here, he's going to have a building over here. It's going to be not going to see the creep. You get me? So I saw the gases. I was like, oh, okay, you're going to take an expo. I was like, maybe that's a good thing. I was like, usually when I'm cannon rushing, it's not a good thing. But since I'm spine rushing from the front, maybe it is a good thing. So I make the hatchery here. This is it serves two purposes usually. This hatchery, if they get to the point where they're going to deny it anyways, I cancel it and I look around to see if there's a Stargate. I go around, I do a little spin, see if there's any Stargate. But in this case, there's two gases that weren't taken, so it's not an early gas. So I wasn't really worried about a Stargate right now. I knew it was just going to go for that macro. So I kind of kept the hatchery. But during that time, the hatchery comes up. I usually have two drones right away just to start it off. I've been doing it before where I make the hatchery, turn it into a hatchery really early, but depends on the situation, what I'm doing. In this case, you know, I don't need to, as long as I start the spines when the hatchery comes up. That will allow me to get enough defense so I can push in. So in the meantime, they're over here. This Protoss is like nonchalant. So I was letting them have it. Meanwhile, on the other side, you could barely see it. But imagine if the gateway was just a little further back. You won't spot it as quick until I spread the creep. But I don't know. But that way we're already in there, you know, we get in there and we break all this. The cybernetics core's a big part of their you know, defense, because they got to get stalkers. But if you kill the cybernetics core because it's in the front really quick, they're gonna have to build it again in the base. So he's going for a robo. So the next thing here for me would be I break this and I keep him from taking an expo. I take the expo. He's stuck on one base. I don't want to go up the ramp because the battery shield and immortals are definitely a thing. So if we're gonna be dealing with immortals, then I need another base. So then I'm like, okay, so knowing when to take another base. So the moment I situate myself and I feel like I'm comfortable right here, I go home and get another hatchery in between attacking. And so then what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to get a couple injects to the hatchery, to this hatchery. And then this hatchery, that hatchery, and this hatchery should saturate this base quicker. I'll utilize this hatch to mine this area. I could put it right here and start mining it, but at the moment I'm not like trying to do that. Not, you know, I don't think all maps have the luxury, so I'm trying to do it without having this as a bonus to mine there. Instead, I want to send the drones from here over to my base, saturate this, get ling speed, and then go mutas. Because in this case, he has to break out. And then I just stop the pressure here. I did make lings, but I didn't need them, interestingly. So that being said, I could have made more drones, get the base saturated quicker. What up, Eric? And then that way I could deal with it. I just gotta make sure I make some defense here at home. I got a spore just in case it was DTs, but in this case it was Archons. Or something, I don't know. He was kind of like all over the board. Yeah. Some hentai action. Don't look at it. Don't look at it, Eric. What up, Nifty Clay? How you doing? I just got off work right now. Came to hang out with you guys. Got one more day and I'm off for the next 4 days. Yeah, so that was good. We gotta work on that later. What race do you guys want to see? Nifty Clay. Yeah, so this is gonna be today's gonna be my Friday, so I have one more night of work. I'll be off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, as always. Roach, oh, you want to see the roach whack-a-mole? You want to see the burrow? All right. I have been doing a burrow roach ZVZ build. I'm still trying to work on it. You know, still trying to see what do I need to tweak on that. But I have been doing a burrow roach ZVZ. All right, let's see. Some TVZ? Alright, I'll do a TVZ after this. Some nukes. See if this player lets me get in there. Pop a raid, huh? Let's go. Let's go over there. Yeah, I know. I like TVZ too. No, he's not gonna let me.
The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
He don't want none of it.
Our drones are under attack.
No, no.
Metamorphosis complete. The hive cluster is under attack.
Overlord. Oh, the Overlord again. Having some Overlord problems.
Under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Banshee. Yeah, you got it up yet.
forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Whew. That's why I go burrow. Just in case of a banshee. I was gonna make a spore right now. I like the baits into planetaries, especially instead of trying to watch Finberg. Oh, I know. Delicious. And that guy did not want the hatchery up. At the end, the hatchery was up. GG. Yeah. What I like to do is I like to get a roach right at the top of the base, at the choke, so I can get the high ground vision. That's what helps me out, is that high ground vision. That was about 5 times, huh? That was a lot of times. I had it down there, here. Like, damn, let me bake the hatchery. No! Never! I'm like, damn. He's not letting me. Even at the bottom of the base, he's like, nope. Here, we'll go unranked that way, just in case. How's your guys' Sunday? Yeah, no. Taryn? I thought it was... Oh, yeah, TVZ. I'm looking for a TVZ. For a second, I was like, wait. That doesn't sound right. Next game we'll get lucky. Let's see. What up, Lego John? How's it going? Welcome back. Well, I'm here for a little bit. You know, still gotta go to sleep sometime. No, we're not getting lucky yet. I don't want Zerg. I know, right? Yeah, I definitely don't want Zerg. Anything but Zerg. Anything but Zerg. Give me a Protoss or a Terran. Only. Now. Think that worked? Every day is Sunday. Morrissey song. Yeah, he said no. It didn't work. I really wish they had a race veto, where, you know, unranked is unranked. Should have a veto for a race, at least. You know, because sometimes you want to play a certain matchup, or you know, it just happens to be like sometimes a patch is not good, and you're like, I don't like this patch. The PvP is broken or something. Or the PVs, whatever, and you don't want, you know, you want to kind of like still enjoy the game, even if it's unranked. I think, you know, that would have been great. And if too many people vetoed a certain matchup, then they would have to say, hey, we need to look at this matchup. Why are so many people vetoing it? Maybe we could fix it. And they can get better statistics that way, because it's like, for some reason, people don't want this matchup. At the, you know. I think that would have been a good indicator that something's wrong with the matchup. And at the same time, have people not have to like play that matchup over and over again. Oh man. Yep. But I ain't gonna wait to see if he's Zerg. Yeah, the only Zerg is a random, right? Stick it to me. Let's see. There we go. Okay. That's better. Imagine finding a Zerg, but there's a lot of Zergs out there. Definitely some Zergs out there. Let's see, let's block his base first. Let's make him uncomfortable. They like to mine the gold, so we gotta make sure we scout the gold too. We'll go into late game. We'll get some late game action. Work on my mechanics.
Huh? Go ahead. SCV ready. In the rear with bad news. Go SCV ready.
Hotkey that, the SCV, so I can get over there quicker.
What's going on? Ah! You're the boss. Sure thing. SCV ready. Huh? What's going on? Go ahead. In the rear with the gear. It's your dime. SCV ready. Uh-huh. Yep. Woo-hoo! Overtime. Yeah. Bet. Ah! Big job, huh? Move it. SCV ready. Well, butter my biscuit.
Okay, get another expo in a sec.
Big job, huh?
Base is under attack.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. Huh? What's going on? Gotcha. Yes, sir. Gotcha. What? What's it worth? Oh, that's all? All right. Fear the Reaper, man. Oh yeah, baby. Done. I'm going. This better be good. SCV ready. Bad news. You gonna get... SCV ready. Gangway, coming through. Ah! You scared me! What's it worth? Fair enough. Agreed. Done. Nothing I can't handle. SCV ready. All right. Who wants some? Armed and ready. Will do. I'm listening. Go, go, go! Yes, indeed.
I wonder what he's gonna do.
Command center upgrade complete.
Fair enough. Let's get this. Oh, that's all? You want a piece of me, boy? Yeah, what?
Command center upgrade complete.
Big job, huh? In the rear with the gear. Uh-huh. Armed and ready.
Base is under attack. Add-on complete.
By the numbers, boys. Of course. SCV ready. SCV ready. You gonna give me orders?
He's a nosy one.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Looking forward to it. Go ahead. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Been waiting on you.
Okay.
Go ahead. Huh? Bad news? Big job, huh?
You're gonna have to get some widow mines,
Ready to raise some hell.
hellions.
Who wants some? This better be good.
Research complete.
Not sure if he's going roaches. We'll see. I'm playing against who?
SCV ready. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. Optics online. SCV ready. We hear you. SCV ready. Can't wait. SCV ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Go ahead. Ready to raise optics online. Let's go.
Research complete.
Show me who you want it. Console.
Oh, it's
Over
Moving into position.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Channels clear. Got it targeted. You got coordinates or what? Channels. Is optics online. Let's go kill something. I'll get there. I'll get ya. Comms open.
Bad news? Ah!
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Systems go. Comms open. Cyclone receiving. Cyclone optics online. Let's go kill something. Channels clear, boss. Nothing will stop me. You gotta show me who you want. Gun and target. Comms open. Optics online. Let's go kill something. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Got it. Comms open. Cyclone receiving. Show me who you want it.
Mineral field depleted.
Channels clear. You got coordinates. Taking some fire here. Enemy contact. Comms open. Channels clear, boss.
You know, we're gonna be mutas.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. In gear. Let's set up. Cyclone received.
There's a weird map. That center. What up, Lego John? The morning's coming up. It was nighttime just a little bit ago. And we got the sun's creeping up. Sometimes it's hard to sleep with the sun like all bright. It's crazy. Let's see. My you won Zerg today, I think. Pretty chill. Practice some drum stuff. Along to the stream. Oh, okay. Some beats. You do what kind of drums do you do? You do the actual drums, or do you do like the electrical drums where you just, you know, you hit the pads and the pads are make the sound? Let's see. Alright, let me check, let me see a quick mana. We'll do a quick mana Cannon Rush video. Let's see. I think it's, okay, maybe this one.
What's up,
Some tactical drills? Just pads? Yeah. Well, I think I would like the pads more for the, you know, fact that it just does, you could do it in your house. You can keep the volume low. Because, yeah, my friend had the whole drum set in the house. And that shit is loud, you know, when it comes to like your neighbors. It's great in the studio, but like next to your neighbors, you just hear that all the time. That's one instrument that tends to be like not the smoothest instrument to listen to, you know, in regards to like neighbors. So yeah, I like the pads too, because they're, you know, for now they're better for, you know, controlling the sounds. Even though it sounds nice to just go heavy, but sometimes depending on the situation, I would think it's better. Some technique drills. Yeah, I look at the drums too. I was around instruments all my life, so you know, I had a couple of drummer friends as time went. So I used to, they would have pretty much have me watch like drummers, and then I would watch on, I'll go on YouTube and watch the different drummers that are like really good. Stairway to Heaven, I had guitar friends too because of that. That was one. If you play the guitar, one of people's favorites is Stairway to Heaven. You know. Yeah, music is awesome. But yeah, that double pedal, got that double pedal. My former neighbors sued me for drums though too. Really? Are you serious? For that's what I'm talking about though. Damn. That's the one thing about drums. It's like, that sucks. Wait, they couldn't hear anything? So they were lying? So you were able to win? Dude, that's some fucked up neighbors. That's terrible neighbors. If they don't even hear it, but they know you drum, so they just want to like. That's spiteful. All right. Is it me or did Mana's video get? Is it me or his video just got bigger? Like. We don't need it that big, Mana. You know, that's leave that for the OnlyFans girls who take up 3/4 of the screen and let you watch a little bit of the game. Is it really that game you're watching? No, but want to see our qualified drummer? Oh, you have one? You mean like on YouTube? Let me lower the volume real quick. Three months of prison. That's some crazy shit, man. What the hell? That shit, I can't even think about people doing that over here. Just, it's like suing somebody and trying to put somebody in prison for some drums. You're just an amazing drummer. Oh, okay. I mean, I could check out a link later if you have one. Alright, let's check this out. So this is Cannon Rush. Mana's doing Cannon Rush. Okay, Mana finally, somewhere within this compilation, I really don't think the wins and losses are really important, you know, but I guess that's just the competitive side of Mana, that he wants to show the win and loss, but it's really not needed. The only thing that's needed is just learning how to Cannon Rush, learning your mistakes and explaining it and stuff. But I don't know. A bit too veiny. The GG32s, that's 32 people that so far from then did not GG. There's a lot of people that don't GG. But if he's gonna do the win loss, he should have put 32 no GGs out of, you know, whatever number, 45 or 60 out of 72 games. If not, it doesn't really mean too much. 32 out of what, you know? I can't really track if it's a good ratio or not. So I wish he would put like out of how many games, so that we can get an idea. Maybe out of 36 games, then be like, damn, like 80% of the people didn't GG. But I already know, you know, there's a lot of people that don't GG. You know, we already got past this part. We went into the salt. We're on that salt layer. You know, Mana needs to get that salt up, you know, get that salt wall.
Everybody, Mana here,
Check it
welcome to
out.
another episode of Cannon Rush in Grandmaster, episode number 24. I can't believe
I'll check it
we're
out
slowly
afterwards.
approaching 100 games with Cannon Rushes in Grandmaster, considering that I also had Cannon Rush 2 Grandmaster series. I've played so many games with Cannon Rushes. We're starting the first game versus
Let's see what
Monster,
happens.
the Protoss player on Solaris here. And in the previous episode, even though the games were kind of cool, I won 2, I lost 2, but we got minus 51 MMR in the previous episode. Because we lost the 2 games versus lower MMR opponents. That really hurt. Let's see how this one is going to go.
Yeah, those MMRs. It's like, it's complicated. You're going after the MMR, but then one game you're playing a 40-minute game and you get 10 MMR. Next game you die to a cannon rush and you lose 50 MMR. It's like, ouch.
On
Very
Solaris, this is a pretty good map
imbalanced.
for the cannon rush if you can get it hidden. If he...
Oh, that probe saw. So is he gonna do it? He's just gonna put pylon there? Can he put
okay,
it?
full wall then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and so he did decent. When you're playing against a Protoss player and you don't see him build at the low ground, see, it's been a while for me because I usually don't play Protoss. I play random, and with random, most of the time they build at the low ground. For me, I have to deal with a different setup. But because Mana is playing as a Protoss player, the Protoss is playing against the Protoss, so he's building a wall. So when you're a Protoss player, an actual Protoss, not random, they treat you a little different. And so in this situation, you have to go in there, and then if you don't see the buildings, of course, at the bottom, you make the pylon quickly and then go up. So he did pretty decently. He went over here, he made the pylon, and then he went up the ramp. What you don't want to do is you don't want to go up the ramp and then it's walled, and then you're like, oh, I gotta go back down and make a pylon. You want to make the pylon, go up the ramp. If you don't need that pylon, cancel the pylon. If you do like it still up, you know, work with it. But technically the pylon's gonna be early in this situation because you want to make sure they don't wall you out. I dealt with this in Korea. In the Korean server, a lot of times they do this in a PvP. A lot of times they'll end up getting the wall up on you and you can't get up the ramp. So you need the pylon really quick so you can make the cannons really quick so you can break this out quicker. Because what they like to do is that they do get a forge. They'll get a forge and then they'll make a defensive cannon and then you can't get through. You can't break it. So the only thing that you could do is try to get the pylon real quick, get the cannon real quick, and kill the buildings while you got the high ground vision before the cannon breaks, you know, your vision. So it's kind of, it's pretty good. But yeah, you got to be careful in a PvP. They can wall you off, and it's way better if you have the pylon up already cooking, you know, so you can get in there and just do some damage. So let's see what happens.
Okay. Do we need a gateway now? What's this? He actually went forge first
Yeah,
himself.
see, that's a Korean That's a Korean thing too. Like that's what I mean. Like it's a gateway and a forge created as a wall. And then what they'll do is they'll make a cannon really quick, right? And then the cannon will deny you from getting the vision. And so then your bottom cannon rush is not as good. And so that's why I like to make mine up here. And then sometimes when you get in this situation, the only thing you could do is make a cannon and keep them from getting out. And then go back to your base because you're going to get cannon rush possibly.
What about this? Just get a gate. I mean, this is so lame when they're just...
You got to watch your gas too. In a PvP cannon rush, when someone's cannon rushing you and you're cannon rushing them, the gas steal is very important. If you could steal your opponent's gas, you can kind of go into like a 4-gate or prism immortal drop or something with the gas play. And they're going to be struggling without gas for a little bit because they're going to have to get a cannon and kill the gas geyser. So you got to watch your gas. Don't let it get stolen.
Fully blocking the cannon shoot. It's actually not possible to do
Red's
it here,
not stealing any gas.
but it's fine. I have to make a gateway here. With this, we'll try to do something about it. This kind of will kill my pylon, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, what? You really want to do it? You really want to do it? Okay. I mean, I have a cannon in the range of this.
I don't think it's in range of the cannon though. I think it's in range of the pylon. So he's got to get another pylon. It gets a little tricky right
No way
here.
this is going to work, right?
What he could do is keep that pylon and cannon on the right side, which is what Mana needs to watch out for. He needs to watch out that the pylon's still there. You can cannon the other side without, hesitant. But that cannon is way outside the cannon range, so we'll see. Mana needs a pylon here, up here, on this area. Usually somewhere where you can kind of like defend the mineral line, this side and this side. And you gotta scout this area too, because they'll go for all areas. You gotta be careful. But your pylon needs to make sure at least it defends this area with the cannon here, and this area with the cannon right in the corner. So if your pylon's right here, it's a good spot. In a cannon rush situation. I when I do cannon rush against the Protons, I end up getting a pylon here just in case, because you never know when you're gonna get cannon rushed as well, and you need to make sure that cannon can go up.
Wait, what if he makes it here? Then it's a bit more problematic for me. This is a bit more problematic. Let's kill the probe so he cannot build more.
Yep. That cannon's going up, so Mana might be able to kill the probe with the cannon, or just work a mineral. Ooh.
Maybe not.
He did the mineral trick. You can cancel that pylon.
I
You can cancel
here.
it.
I think it's not
Why
in
you
range.
didn't cancel that pylon? You don't need it. You just wasted
Two.
a potential
Let's
100.
try damaging a bit. Okay, that's enough. This is a bit problematic for me, I'm not gonna lie. This is a bit problematic. I cannot mind. He's gonna have more. Can I actually attack this? I think it's not in range, is it?
Yeah, that one's not in range.
Okay,
So
it's fine.
he got greedy. He should have done it right there in the first place. And he should have been
This should be
zapping.
fine.
Yeah, so I think
two cannons
I
are
think
faster than
Mana's
him.
got it.
Okay.
He's got the
come on.
cannons up quicker. But
Come on.
Red's still making more cannons.
I have to kill the probe. Now it's better. Not sure if this is enough.
I don't know if it's
Might be. I don't
enough.
have enough gas.
But the probe is dead. I think it is enough.
Oh, this is gonna be problematic, guys.
Oh wow.
I cannot save this. Is it in the range of the Nexus? I should have cancelled this.
That battery though.
Oh, this is pretty bad.
Yeah, that's good. He's killing. That's good micro. He can.
Okay. Wait a second. I'm not sure what to. At
But
least
the
this gun is
workers
not in
aren't
range of the
gonna get
Nexus.
in range.
My
Not
bandits-
all of them.
I should have cancelled that. No reason for this to finish. This cannon is useless as well. Let's not lose too many probes. We can kill this cannon with a stalker. Just a matter of not losing too many probes.
Yeah, because there's
Okay.
no battery.
It's fine. It's fine.
Just a small delay.
I lost the probe on the other side of the map.
Wait, Finny Cutie.
Oh my god, I'm losing so much here.
What's up?
Come on. Don't do this like me. Don't do this.
Oh, you
Don't
need
do
links,
this.
yeah.
Please stop freaking going there. Oh my goodness, the probes are...
Yeah, just the title of the name and I'll find it. But I try not to have links because there's a lot of like bots and you know, just people that want to hack you, and so links are not very you shouldn't just click on any link. You should be cautious about what links you click these days. Just you know, to take care of your own self.
Are the worst. These probes are the worst, man. Guys, got a second gun. Oh man, this is going to be very problematic now.
Oh, that was when the overcharge
He
kicked
did
in.
waste
It's
a lot of
fine.
his money here, but so did I. The thing is, I have a cannon here, still on the other side of the map. Not really sure what he's doing here. As a follow-up, I cannot really go up the ramp because there's a cannon there. Wait, I lost the stalker there. I did not pay attention to that whatsoever. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's okay. It should not have happened. So he has stalkers as well.
Oh, he put the cannon in
Do we
range
go
of the.
robo?
Yeah, you never want to put the cannon in range
What do we
of.
do?
Let me see, where is it gonna be?
No, you have to make
You don't want to put the cannon in range where the high ground vision is better for the stalker. You want to put it back here. You know, that's way too close. You want to put it back here. Usually 2. I usually put 2 just to kind of like keep them from just breaking one. But they will put like a battery here and they'll go back and forth and try to kill it eventually. But it's just gonna be for temporary stalling.
plan, right? I think. He's coming after me, that's for sure. I will not allow him to win this game after this. I cannot allow him to win this game. I do probably need a robo. I don't think it's going to be a Stargate. It's very likely it's going to be a frigate robo or something, which will make my robo very good defensive tool. I've already fooled around enough in my cannon rushes to know that I need to expand here. Get a battery. Just take it slow. No worries. No worries. I can get a sentry here as well. Chronoboost. I can use the hallucination. I had enough of fooling around to go for like a hidden expansion or something like that. Let him come to me.
He's like, no more. No, I'm gonna play it as safe as I can now. I'm not gonna lose it to this player. I think it's because it's a cannon rush versus cannon rush. He wants this victory. He wants the cannon rush versus cannon rush victory, which is, yeah.
I'm done losing lots of MMR for nothing.
Oh, okay. That 56 MMR
Okay,
that he
the
lost a
rocket
while
now.
ago.
I like to scout around the base to see if there's like proxies or something. I still am unsure what my opponent's follow-up is. I will start a blind immortal because the only thing that can really kill me is like an attack, frontal attack with gateway units.
I like
don't
to
think
go
you can
Phoenix.
go for a frontal attack. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's what I mean.
Ooh,
This gets so many.
nice. He's going for the. They can get a lot. Yeah, when you're cannon rushing in.
It's gonna go up.
I don't think he's gonna go up the right.
I need to micro a bit. Once I have an immortal, it should be fine here. Just need to save myself. He's coming for a sentry probably. Maybe kill a stalker here if he comes out a bit too far. Come on, immortal.
I don't think he's
Do
gonna.
your thing.
Well,
Okay, let's get a war prison to micro
the
this.
immortal's there though.
I'm a bit afraid of being force-fielded out here though.
He's gonna get a battery shield right there
That
in the
would
back.
definitely be a problem for me. So there's a proxy panel or something. But why is he not reinforcing? He hasn't expanded. Okay, let's get a battery here. If I live to have this battery and the war prism, I should be fine here. I only have one gateway though. I think he has at least 2, probably
Blink.
3. He might even be waiting for Blink.
Yeah.
So I'm not safe yet. It's most important to save the immortal. I'm gonna make a hallucination to make him, you know, attack this immortal, if possible. He might blink in on top of it. I need to chrono boost on this guy. Let's get +1. Actually, no, +1 is too late. Never gonna finish. Okay, look at this. Okay. He's gonna blink on top of it, isn't he?
Oh, he tried to nibble it so
He's
that
not gonna
the
blink.
shield was
He's waiting
cooled
for
down.
blink. For sure is. He's He's waiting for Blink. There's no other way. Okay, it's gonna be a micro battle.
He's got the overcharge. This is back in the other, overcharge era. So that overcharge is gonna be handy.
Get one more batch. I'm so worried here.
Immortals are good though.
So many units. He's attacking me any moment now. Any moment. He's definitely waiting for Blink. But now with 3 Immortals...
Yeah, like the moment, like once you get enough Immortals, you counter the Blink Stalkers. At least to an extent. Plus you're on 2 bases, and I don't think this Protoss is on 2 bases unless he has a hidden base, which... I don't... Maybe. If the Protoss is... You know... tricky enough and experienced, he should have a probe outside the map where he takes another base. So you know, that's the one thing that Mana is not thinking about right now, is the fact that, you know, he might be tricky on he already cannon rush, so there's a chance he might have a hidden base, because cannon rushers, you always look for the other cannon rushers hidden base. That's just a common thing.
There's no way he's gonna break me, right? No way he's gonna break me.
But that is a lot of stalkers.
So I didn't take that into account.
Oh, now he's thinking about it.
Let's start +1 now. Oh, I might have made a mistake. I might have been over defensive. Let's boost up some probes. I can use a hallucination as well. Get one more immortal. Just take it slow. Take it slow. No worries. Not a hidden expansion. I guess he still doesn't have. I think he's waiting for me to move out.
But
I think he's gonna blink on top of me.
But that doesn't make
also,
no sense,
it's a possibility. Though. But I'm not moving out.
It doesn't make no sense for a Protoss to not go into a base when the opponent has 2 bases and you're on 1 base, right? It just doesn't make sense. The Stalker just, oh, I'm just gonna stay here on 1 base while you're mining 2 bases. That's totally fine. So we'll see what happens. What's Red's? Maybe Red's gonna strike soon, but
until I'm sure that I can win the fight. Does he have this base? He has, I don't see any hidden bases whatsoever.
He has to have a base.
He's buying, like, he's
top
waiting.
Left. Top left.
I don't think he's waiting for Blink to finish. I think he has it already.
No,
looks like
no
he still hasn't expanded. What is he waiting for? Is it really for me to move out? Like he's gonna just jump on top of me?
I ain't gonna jump
now
on no Immortals.
Because he realized he cannot break me. Okay, then we just go.
There goes the base.
He has actually 4 gateways. Let's go, GG.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Did he wait for Blink? I wonder when he had Blink. I just want to check this. He already had Blink. He had Blink here with the first Immortal. Look at this. He had here 12 Stalkers. Versus what? 4 Stalkers and an Immortal. Like, he could have fought here, but he didn't. He thought this is a real Immortal. This hallucinated Immortal actually bought me enough time to survive. He was like, I cannot break 2 Immortals. But there's only 1 here. The hallucinated Immortal strikes again. And we take this game number 1. And we have game number 2 versus Ant. I do believe we played versus this guy numerous times. And I think he was one of the people to make a full wall of as well.
Yeah, full wall
with the cannons. I actually not sure what is the right response versus the guy that is fully walling in with a force and a gateway.
Well, what you do is you go for, well, for one, if you go up the ramp, you make the pylon first, you go up the ramp. If you get walled, you have to transition quicker. You know, that's where you go for your gases, your gateway, and then you cannon the natural. You know, because he's gonna eventually break out of his wall, eventually, but not early. But he's gonna probably cannon rush you, and he's probably gonna take a hidden base. So what I like to do is I like to look for the hidden base. I have to make sure that the cannons are in the front by the natural, so he can't take that base or get out of his base. And you just try to out macro him quicker. Blink Stalker tends to be the biggest thing. Is the faster you get your stalkers, keep it simple. That's what usually kind of holds you, because you can get a lot of stalkers early on. So if I go like void raids afterwards, void raids are kind of slower. They'll slow you down. If you go phoenixes, you won't have enough phoenixes compared to how many stalkers you can make if you keep it simple. So that's usually what you have to do, is the stalkers. Hallucination
before
for
I
the
even
win,
can do
baby.
anything with the cannons.
Yeah, no, you have to
That
transition.
a bit,
Yeah, Yeah,
more
it gets-
difficult for me. Because I can't go up to the high ground. I can
Right.
try shooting from the from the low ground to the high ground with.
Yeah, you're just gonna you're gonna have games where you just have to know when to just cut the cannon rush out and say, okay, we can't do the cannon rush because of A, B, and C, and then you go straight for you know, your second setup, you know, your transition.
Some vision. I suppose it might be the play. To make an adept, right? Maybe?
Yeah, not all games you have the luxury of
Maybe it
getting
is the
up there.
play.
I've tried getting up
Let's
there.
see
And
what's
there's
gonna
always
happen
those
here.
that just wall it.
But unfortunately, I do believe he's gonna make a full wall off. I can't, like, I remember that, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do remember a bit of it. Let's send the second probe. He's waiting.
Oh, he's
That's
waiting for
fine.
that probe.
Hello. He's going for low ground.
Low
Okay.
ground. So, right here, what I like to do, if he's not too sure, especially since he didn't scout, I would go over here and I would make a pylon right here. You know, right here. And so there's two things that can happen. Your pylon blocking him so he doesn't take a base, but at the same time, it doesn't look too obvious of what you're doing. Putting a pylon right here, definitely you're cannon rushing. But putting a pylon right, I would say, I like to do it like, say, since this pylon's right here, I would put it like right here and block the base and then go up the ramp. And then when I come back, I'll make the cannon right in between the two. Right in between his pylon and my pylon, I'll quickly make a cannon and a pylon. So I'll use his pylon. Sometimes I'll do that. If not, what I'll do is I'll put the pylon right here and I'll use the mineral and the pylon as a wall. So that's what I'll usually do. You can put a pylon right here too. So when you go up the ramp, you come back, you make the cannon. But I like to make sure it's in front of it's reachable to the gateways. That's what I really want to do overall. It's like, hey, I can't cannon rush him straight up. So what I could do is break his gateway, break his pylons, and anything that's up here. And then get a gateway, you know, pylon, cannon, gateway block. That way you get your zealots and stuff. So that's kind of like what I like to do too, is, you know, fish for an opportunity. That's a for sure he's cannon rushing. You know, that's a confirmation
We're
right
gonna do it
there.
here.
Who
gonna
has the
fit-
stinkiest cheese? In Cannon Rush, I think I have the stinkiest cheese of cannon rushing. But there's definitely cannon rushers that are good at what they do. But when I check their strategy of how to do it, a lot of them use the most common strategies. Like Mana's up in GM with cannon rushes, but a lot of the cannon rushes that he uses is the simple one, you know, the simple tactics. But then most of the games that he does win are because of his skills. So a lot of the games I'm seeing is his cannons are kind of failing here and there, but then his skills are able to win the game. You know, when the cannon rush fails. That's what I'm noticing a lot, which is, you know, it's expected, you know. But it also lets you know that if you're cannon rushing, there's still a chance to win, you know. Even if your cannon rush fails, there's still a possibility of some type of victory at the end. And it doesn't just end with, oh, cannon rush failed, let's go, GG. Yeah, I'm dead. No, it means that the game just is it just started off weird for both players, and that makes the game interesting because the mind starts thinking about different things, you know. What do I do next? You know, there's no script. Until you do it over and over again, then you have an idea of your own script of what you like to do if this happens and that happens, or if this happens, this is what I do. Eventually, you know. But in general, it's not the common ABC order, you know, because the cannons could slow you down in workers, or sometimes they'll slow you down in buildings, sometimes they'll slow you down in taking an expo. So, you know, it brings different branches.
Take him here, don't worry. And just do it here.
Haas.
Ah, he knows.
I love Haas. Haas is
Look at this, he's like
Haas is
protecting himself
cheesy.
everywhere.
that's my favorite professional player to watch.
What?
Haas
What is this?
and then Hero. Oh no!
That's a pylon
supposed to be.
right there.
Yeah. I did that before.
Oh, no.
That's supposed to be a
But I messed
cannon.
this one up.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Gah!
no. That's
Okay, we're expanding. I don't care. This is I don't care, man. Holy shit, we were super blind. Got freaking pylons and probes everywhere.
Yeah, you know that's with cannon rush you have to do it really quick. But you know that spot was a bit, this is a common spot. All you know, when you get cannon rush as a Protoss player, you know that this is the spot. And so Mana's going in here in the most hot spot of an area and trying to do the cannon rush. He almost got it though. He almost got it. He almost got that cannon right there, but he accidentally made the pylon. And that happens. Sometimes you just, you make them like small mistakes. You're like, damn. But he is pressuring himself by putting it in a very common spot.
I definitely could have done it better. I wanted to get a pylon here and a cannon here, but he was already waiting there with the probes. That's okay. He pulled a lot of probes.
For next time, if what he should have done, what he should be saying,
Okay, holy shit, we were.
what he should be
super blind.
saying is,
Pylons and probes everywhere.
next time he could do that.
I definitely could have done it better. I wanted to get a.
You see, so next time he could say, "Hey, if the gateway is over here on this map, I'm gonna put my cannons over here. I'll just create a wall. Create a wall, make the cannon right here, and then the Zealot has to come out from the back. From this side, not from this side. That's if you can make a cannon there. It just depends on the map. Sometimes it looks like you could, and then there's like a red square that you can't make it in. But that looks like you could. So next time he could do that. Just he could start off with coming over here and walling this off with the first probe. Second probe can come down, go up to the main base.
Pylon here and a cannon here, but he was already waiting there with the probes. That's okay. He pulled a lot of probes.
But I don't think he wanted to do that in the first place, though. I don't think Mana wanted that in the first place, because what Mana wanted, he wanted a quick kill. So Mana wanted to go, I'm gonna put the pylon right here so that like my cannon is as quick as to the nexus to kill him. That's what Mana was thinking. Once all that went down, he's seen now another area that he could have done it, but that's not what he wanted to do in the first place. So that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to make the cannon over here in his eyes, because he's got that greedy eye, where he wants that really close cannon rush victory. But that's good that at least he thinks about it now, that he could have made a pylon over here and walled, because sometimes you can't get this cannon rush right away. You have to start here. If you start here, then that's gonna keep him from getting the stalkers. If you can keep the stalkers from getting inside the base by containing them with the cannons. That's why I said I like to make my pylons in a way where it's close to the gateways, but it's like it's in the area of the expansion. Because if you it's very common for another Protoss to put a pylon here and say, you're not taking that base, I'm slowing it down. It's very common. So it's not like, unless he scouts that you're going forge, it's not like he can like really know for sure you're gonna cannon rush, So you get a pylon right here, you take off, and your second probe comes in when the pylon's done and makes the cannon, while the other one is distracting them inside the main base. Then usually what happens is they go down here and try to stop it, and then you try to get a cannon rush inside their base with the other probe that went inside. So while this becomes the threat, and then you got a little chance on the other side to make a little wall somewhere. So that's what I like to do. Distract here, cannon rush at the back.
Himself here, right? I'll just try to, again, make a kind of like a macro game out of this. We'll see how it goes.
Must have a good mental state not to give up after failed one. You in StarCraft, I never feel like I have to do like a, you know, one base die trying kind of thing. I always feel like the objective would be to be a good player where you can take a game to macro, to late game. You know, at the end of the day, you should be able to get comfortable to play a late game. So in the beginning, when I used to cannon rush, I would cannon rush like Mana, just go in there and just cut throat and just kill them. Go in there and just, you know, pylon, forge, no gateway, just go in there, just get it done. But then after a while, you're like, okay, well, that's good. I figured how to do that. But that, you know, that's so, you know, dry though. You know, it's kind of dry to get in there, cannon rush, win, or go in there, cannon rush, overcommit, and then you lose. You know, you got that like chance of like you're most likely gonna, if it doesn't work, you're dead. You know, that all-in type of cannon rush, or you're most likely dead. So I started getting gateways and just casually cannon rush, you know, just like a spook cannon rush or a displacement cannon rush where like the Terran has to move to another base, you know, or they have to, you know, yeah, but not like just kill them outright. And the reason for it is because it confuses your opponent. Sometimes your opponent doesn't know when you're gonna fully go in, all in, or when you're actually taking a base and kind of like getting the macro lead. So you should want a cannon rush, but not go full cannon rush. You know what I mean? Don't go full cannon rush.
We have to punish the guys that are blind countering the cannon rush. And this is by... I mean, you know what? I actually do have to make an episode where I purely fake a cannon rush and go full macro out of this. You know? Like, not even trying to make a cannon rush work. Because some people are just fully trying to blind counter it.
I swear I never watch these videos, but every time I say something, he kind of like follows it up. Yeah, so sometimes you could be a cannon rusher, but the better cannon rusher doesn't have to cannon rush. You know? The better cannon rusher knows when to switch up.
He has 2 zealots, that's fine. That's fine. He has a minute score done. Those are gonna be problematic for me. I probably need a... Wait, he actually cannot expand out of this if I make a pylon here. 2 zealots are gonna be problematic if he gets on top of a cannon.
See how that pylon's very common? I mean, now Mana is making a real cannon, a real pylon right there to block the Nexus. It's very common to have a pylon right there somewhere. So if you go in there and make a pylon, say, haha, you can't take an expo because it's a Protoss thing to do, your second probe can go up the ramp and then create a cannon rush wall, because your opponent sometimes isn't going to think cannon rush. They're going to think, oh, he's trying to keep me from taking an expo so quickly.
Okay, he has no tech yet. I think with a zealot I'm gonna be fine here. I don't need to start a battery immediately though. I need to be careful about Adept, but it's just a stalker. Yeah, I can delay him.
He can even make a gateway.
He can
make a gateway and delay it even
try
longer.
getting this. Oh, he's gonna get it. Oh, look at it. I'm wasting so much time for him. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Let's get an Adept there. Warp prism. Sorry, warp gate. Let's get a battery here. I don't wonder if he's making a proxy. I think it's also very possible that I'm falling into a trap of him making a proxy and I'm thinking that he just wants to expand, you know?
But Mana's got a fast expand,
I would like to get a battery in my main base to prevent
he's got a
him from
faster
flying
base.
in an Oracle or something. But I don't have a pylon here. And I also need to continuously make stalkers. Hello?
Yes, exactly.
That's gonna be rough. This is my Adept. I cannot trade it here. I mean, it's risk. It's very risk. What I'm trying to do here. Okay. Let's see if he has expanded. He probably has expanded, right? There's no way he hasn't. He has
Yeah, there it
expanded. Okay, we
goes.
can go in. Fine. Let's go back to the Zealot. Maybe I can kill a probe here. He's getting a Poly Council, okay. We're going into a normal macro game out of this, I suppose. He has a battery. He's playing very safe. Just try
Yeah,
to run
he
away
is.
with this Adept.
He's worried about an
Try to run
Oracle.
away with the Adept. Okay.
He's like, in case there's an Oracle, I got my
Okay.
battery shield.
Get +1. I do need that Poly Council now of myself. I'm not sure if he really has this little or if he's hiding something. These games are always tricky. Because he had to invest into the double Zealot, which is a big investment. He also pulled lots of his probes, right, to defend the cannon rush. Which cost him a lot of money while I was already mining a lot of my own probes, so... I think he's just straight up behind by pulling so many workers to defend with that cannon rush. Have 3 gateways? Okay, we're fine.
Nope.
Wait, there's an... Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
was
there's an
thinking.
Immortal.
It was all a fake. It's all a fake. Safe, safe, safe. It's all a fake. There's the robo proxy.
Oh,
Oh my god, if I lose this. Oh no.
he's lucky that there's no
If I lose
force
this
field.
pylon, man.
If Red
It's
would have
over.
made a sentry and then force fielded the choke,
Wait. Maybe it's not over. It may be micro. Kill the pros, we need to kill the prism. Okay, I have a zealot here. Sorry, I can make a stalker.
yeah, that would have been big if
I
he
still
would
need
have
to pull
force fielded.
probes. I'm ahead economically, so I can lose some probes.
Yeah, he's
There's too
got
many
2
batteries here.
bases.
The cannon or something. Okay, good. Huh.
He could take a little bit
Keep
of
coming back,
worker
It's a bit of a
mining
tricky
hit.
situation because he has the warpism. So I need to protect both my sides. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He was probably hiding something. I couldn't believe he's going to go for a full macro while being so far behind. That cost me a lot, this attack, but I still think we're in a good enough position. I don't think we need this cannon anymore. I over-defended now, but I had to, in case he wants to continue attacking. So he's still building something out of the robo. I need to be careful about the warpism. I don't have the sentry to send a hallucination or anything like that. Let's try to get a 3rd base, I suppose.
The observer's right there following the probe.
I have +1 done, which is very good for me. We'll try to snipe this robo here. Okay, he's not producing anything out of this.
Yeah.
He'll probably fly
Maybe
with a
recall
warpism now.
back home.
Wait, take a while. Yes, he sees the stalkers. He's like, okay, your stalkers are out of position. I want to harass you with the warpism in the main base. That's my guess. But no. Okay. He could be going DTs as well with the
Or he
warpism.
could be
I need to
sacking the
really
robo.
careful. He's got a robo here in the natural. I have a cannon here.
He could
to
be
protect
sacking
it,
the robo.
just in case. I need to stay defensive for a little bit longer. Up until I have blink, I have to stay defensive. Can use the adept. Get a battery here. Alright.
There's
Now
an
I have
observer
Blink and
somewhere
+1.
right
With
there
10
though.
stalkers, we can definitely move out on the map, see what's happening.
So you gotta be careful.
Since he hasn't done any additional damage, I think we are, again, ahead in this game. I don't think it was good enough for him. However, he definitely has a fighting chance. He has a 3rd base on the way. He has 2 immortals here. We can jump on it. I think. Can we? It's risky. YOLO.
Oh,
YOLO. There's no warpism here to pick him up. Here's a battery.
ooh, I don't know about that battery. Snipe.
Okay, no.
Yeah,
Come back.
don't.
Wait, is this his 4th? It might be his 4th, actually. Wait, because he was on, with the stalkers to the... I think I made a mistake. Where's the prism?
He killed an immortal though.
Where's the prism, my friend? Okay, I'm gonna make a cannon. I'm so afraid of Dark Templars now. We need more gateways myself now. Okay, it's depth. That's fine. We're fine here. So War Prism is on the top side here. That's very unsuccessful for him. We'll have +2 in just a moment. That's a huge upgrade lead for me. Let's take this base, the north side base. It's gonna be easier for me to deal with the War Prism harassment. Okay, we have 16 stalkers now. Let's try to do something with them. Let's get a Nexus down. As a follow-up. I want to get +3 and chrono boosted out as much as possible. I want to keep my upgrade lead from the cannon rush. It is his 4th. Oh my goodness. I'm this far behind. He has +1 as well. Okay. It's not the best blink out there. Okay, we're actually behind now. Because he has 4 bases. He took a huge risk going for it very quickly third. He has charge as well. Man, are we just losing this all of a sudden? No way. We can still make it work. Blink's on top of me. To get rid of the zealots.
You're trying to clog him.
Okay, he's actually far ahead. He's doing very ballsy blinks though. Each time he blinks like that, he's losing a lot. He's warping so many zealots, man. We're actually further behind than I thought I am. Maybe I completely misjudged the situation. But I think he just played greedy after the warpism harassment, knowing that I have no counterattack potential to him. Okay, what's the plan? Do I need tech units? I think I might need a Colossus or a Disruptor. However, he has so many gases. No, let's get Tempo Archives.
Some Storm.
I don't think we can survive
Storm or Archons.
an attack in 2 places. We need to get some gases here. Oh, it's gonna be a tough
But
game
we're gonna deal with charge
to
lots
win.
as well.
I still
so
have the upgrade advantage for a little bit.
Archons do
For a little
decent.
bit. That can be active. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. I still need a cannon here. Cannon in my third. I think he has an observer. Oh, he has Archons as well. Man, we are actually so dead. Let's try to counterattack. We need to defend with these stalkers. These guys can counterattack. Okay, wait. He has +2 already. I'll have +3. Maybe a counterattack is the play here. I have no vision. Come on, counterattack.
He's got a sentry, he can force field. But then there is Blink, so.
Actually wants to go for it.
And Archon. Ooh, force field that
So
though.
many units. I don't think that counterattack is really working for me. I have to get the prism.
That's a big army.
And we're losing this one. There we go. I still have good defensive setup here. If I can snipe this base, I mean he can recall, right? Kill the probes, then recall. Just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Okay, we killed everything. With this base, I need to recall these. If possible. Archon, go back. The battery overcharge. Heal. Need to recall.
That's a lot of charge lots coming.
Kill the base. Okay, he's all in anyway. Let's just recall these. And to get rid of this, get rid of the immortal,
Bro,
that's
he's
really
getting
ideal.
it. There's a chance might not get this. With the charge lots.
Stalkers. Get rid of the stalkers. That's his only micro potential. Prison out. Okay. Come on. A little bit more. Bring back. Here's the reinforcements. I'm still mining in the 4th base. He's not mining. I have a battery here. The early game battery. Let's go. Get the stalkers.
Uh-oh. Going for the
He
battery
cannot
shield.
reinforce here, by the way. Micro back. Work the stalkers. Okay.
He still
This
has the
base is
natural.
saving me so much.
Yeah, that base right there.
Move back. Get observer? No. Is reinforcing. Remember we killed the person. Oh, there's more. So many zealots all of a sudden.
Oh, he's blinking. He got blink. Red's giving away some units.
Can I block him here? It's not worth it. Okay. He survived the storm. He's still reinforcing though. Does he have a 5th? Not sure. 8 gases. He's not rebuilding this. Okay, if we can jump on this, that would be so good. He's coming back with the zealous, okay. We can snipe one more stalker here. Maybe one more. There's so many Archons, what? We're still losing this, aren't we? His army is actually massive. Does he have more probes? Oh, he has so many probes. He's actually mining very happily here. I can only win with stalkers now. I thought I'm maybe winning this, but I'm not. He has this base. Oh,
He's
no.
just getting that base. It looks like he just
We're
started
just straight up
mining
dead.
it.
Again. Ah, at the moment he gives me hope we're dead, but let's fight the micro.
That's immortals right there, though. We
Working
need some
here.
charge lots.
I have so little bases, man. He has full mining bases after all. I thought I maybe killed more. Maybe I should not have recalled. Maybe I should have killed that Nexus. But it was just a split moment decision. With this probe. Come on. You can warp in so much now, that's the thing. I need to like buy time with the stalkers, kill some probes. You can warp in that. Where is he? He's here, okay.
I didn't take out that base.
With the Nexus? He's gonna try to surround me, right? We have to recall this again. Oh, he's here with the main army, okay. Wait. We kill the Nexus. We see his army. Try again. Don't try to surround me. There's a good... There's only Archons here. We need to recall this. We have a good position. Just recall. Okay. We're alive. Of course not kicking, but alive. I could make a lot of Archons now, but Archons are not that great versus what he has. But I think it's my best bet. It's the only unit I can really produce now, considering my economy. Let's do this. Come on. There's so little probes. Need to be very effective with this. Okay, let's go. He's fighting here. He's even blinking. Oh, he has so many stalkers. I don't have a good position here to fight. He's blinking on top of me now.
Oh.
Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Come on. Archon's dead. Oh, zealot reinforcements. We survived. Remember, he still has the Nexus.
Right, yeah.
I still haven't saturated this base. Oh my goodness. I had lost the robotics facility. It's my only observer here. Barely any money. This is my last army, basically. Well, I can produce more, but the economy is like almost non-existent. 15 stalkers is all I have.
How are you gonna take out the Nexus?
Okay, he's retreating. Get out of here. Okay. We still have the +3 advantage from the early game. He's gonna blink forwards, right? He always does. Okay. So we got bad trade for him. Hey, Zealous here. Maybe to the right side. Yeah, our economy is looking good now. Better. He's still rebuilding this. No Nexus here. Okay. All good. We can kill some probes here, maybe. We can find good trades. I have all Nexus done. He cannot fight these Zealots without exposing his Archons. I see his army. He doesn't see mine. I'm gonna lure the Stalkers to the base. There we go. And we kill the Archons now.
Uh-oh.
This is I tried to. A super battery. Okay. All good. Use the battery overcharge. Let's warp in again. Okay, we have the +3 advantage. Let's go. Is the warping in? Have to be very careful. I have the superior advantage.
Overcharge
here.
done.
Superior army. GG. Oh my goodness.
Oh, got him.
We actually made a comeback. I was so far behind. So far behind in this game. So much in his favor. Oh. I've
Oh, that's okay.
to the third and fourth base. constantly in his advantage. Oh, what a match, man. What a match that was. And another Protoss versus Protoss. This feels like it's going
Saber.
to be an old Protoss episode, but I do not mind because the last two games were pretty damn nice. Let's see how this one is going to go. I don't like playing cannon rush on this map. I feel like I have a very hard time cannon rushing on this map. But to be honest, I always say that, and I have this feeling that I always make it work. Maybe not always, but I luckily make it work versus my opponents. I think I messed up the wall a bit. Let's see if I can fix it. I think it can be fine, right? I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay, let's go here. So this is a good area for cannons. We need to start here, possibly.
Oh, where are you gonna go? A 3 pylon wall. Ooh, that pro's gonna go inside. Oh, he walled it instead.
Smart.
Nice, nice. But that pylon at the bottom, he's not thinking about it. Now he's going over there. Oh, nice pylon. Deny. Now it's gonna get wonky. Who's building is who? Did he just cancel?
Shit. We're about to lose this probe.
Okay.
He's already making a zealot. I cannot go here. No, man.
Oof. He did good.
I need
He
a
was
little bit more
good
money to
counter.
make a full wall here.
The pylon blocking the area anticipated.
Do we GG? No, no way.
The
I
bottom.
mean, actually, this is so much worse than the other games. This is so much worse. That's what I mean, man. He's getting a double gateway already.
You gotta be crafty against these type of
Double
Protoss players.
gateway. Can we still do something here? No way, right? Can we try? Do we try?
Maybe. There's only one zealot.
No way, this is good for me, right?
Try to wall him out. Oh. But then there's not a pro. It's not a good spot.
I'm just trying to buy time with this cannon.
Oh, okay, he's gonna.
It's an
fall.
adept. Okay, adept is might be worse. Worse.
You
for
gotta
him.
wall the choke.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. No wor. What is this, Robo? Stargate. Okay, Stargate cannot kill me. Stargate cannot kill me, actually. Can we
That's
make this
true.
work? He's shading here at top.
That's true. The Stargate, in this particular situation, it's not gonna have enough to because it's gonna be one base. Red's gonna be on one base for too long, and Mana's already going for an expo. So if Mana just goes for simple stalkers and a battery shield, I mean, you'll be able to defend against the Void Raid, and the Void Raid, it's not gonna have enough DPS overall. Not with one Stargate.
It's a very good scout what I have here. The Stalker. Yeah, we need a battery at home. I think I might need a battery here as well. I
Mana
make sure
can
that I
keep
don't
it
get
as
the
simple
other
as
end. Okay,
simple can be.
maybe this is playable. Maybe.
And Red is kind of
I think Stargate is not the play for him.
overplaying it.
We need that. This. Need battery here. Need an immediate battery. In range of the probes and the cannon. He's gonna try to shade in. We have to block it. I have to be very careful with my money now. Make this here for Stalker, that's fine. That's fine. Unless this is a fake. Just kill this. Okay, this is actually very good. Kill the zealot. I cannot kill the adept though. Okay. We have two stalkers now. Let's get a second gateway. He's gonna try to shade in again. Now we need to be careful about the oracle flying in. Very, very slow. He could fly in with double oracle. That is definitely a bigger problem for me. I don't think he was faking the Stargate. He could, but I don't think he is.
Yeah, no, you
I
don't
don't
want
think to
to
see
make
the
a
Oracle's flying
Stargate
in.
cancel
I think it's
later.
fairly likely that he is
Such
going
a
to
waste of time.
jump in with double Oracle. I can only protect one mirror line. And I think I have more pros in the
Only
main
go
base,
two
so I'll just try to
Stargates.
protect the main base more. I can start +1 now, just to keep the advantage of the upgrades.
I'm gonna have to get some sleep after this.
Is he gonna be attacking me? Oh, that is a question. There's like no Oracle harassment. He's waiting with the double Oracle, no? Or did he cancel the Stargate and go for a gold base or something? Let's move out on the map with a probe. At least I have protected double mineral lines now. I don't feel safe now, that's for sure. I'm kind of gambling here, hoping that he's not attacking me. Oh, there's the double Oracle I was talking about. Okay, good. Good. So at least I know that it was not a fake. So that gives me enough time.
And that is double
Probably
Oracle,
take
so
a
you're
third
just gonna
base.
have to watch
No
out for
gold base for
stasis
him.
wards. Whenever you see double
No
Oracle,
gold base for him. Okay.
when you move out, make sure you
here.
go send a stalker
Yeah,
or
he's gonna shade
something
him, that's fine.
ahead.
He's here. He's gonna get one probe. I don't care. Oof. 2 probes. 3 probes. For an Oracle and an Adept, I will take it anytime. But we're expanding at the same pace. I'd like to see how many workers he has. A similar amount, yeah. I don't think I'm ahead whatsoever. But it was a good trade for me to snipe this Oracle, snipe the Adept. For the cost of only 3 probes. I probably also have more stalkers than him right now because he did invest into the double Oracle. But he has the advantage of detection over me. I only have a single cannon here, which means I need to invest into the robo, somewhat similar to the previous game. Well, I know, guys, this is not necessarily the best cannon rush episode. Despite,
Yeah.
well, game number 1 was
Is that?
definitely a cannon rush, right? But game number 2 and game number 3, looking more of macro games. I hope you guys can forgive me, but I did try to make it entertaining for you guys the other time. And I feel like I need to explain myself that I'm tired of losing.
He did try the cannon rush, you know, but I do think that he should go back to the beginning of this game and kind of at least ponder how he could do the cannon rush better, which area maybe are areas he might think of being interesting in making them. I think that there needs to be like a growth time, you know, where he didn't do a cannon rush. It was kind of a little off, but then just reflect, you know, like what could I do better? So that way down the road, it seems like he has some strategies that, you know, ahead of schedule. I feel like as many cannon rushes as he does right now, every time he does a cannon rush, it feels like it doesn't feel like he has it planned out, you know, like the basic parts of a cannon rush that's everybody knows he does, but he doesn't have like too much time where I see him like go, okay, this is where maybe I could do it here, and let me see if I, you know, that experiment. He just likes to wing it and then, you know, only learn from what he did there, but I don't think he goes back. He doesn't go back to him and go, okay, where can I put him, or where can I do this?
Now while trying to make a cool place, so I'm fine with playing from super far behind and see where it takes us. At least game number 2, I think it was quite exciting for me to play. Hope you guys agree with that as well. Anyway, whatever, I'm not gonna explain myself too much. The third base is here. If he wants to get a stasis, that's not gonna work. We have blink now, so we can even try to snipe that thing. I would like to get up to 8 gateways now. Constantly chrono boosting my upgrades. Do this. Charge. We need a 4th. Not much is happening now because we're both unsure about the position we are in. And I don't have the scouting possibilities, right?
Well, they're both
can move
going
out now
to
with the blink.
late game.
Hopefully
They're
I
both
can.
headed to late game.
Hope I can. I'm gonna stop pro production for a little bit now.
I am the voice of the
Yeah, he has not a lot of stalkers here.
Ooh, that oracle.
Actually, that's the Oracle for that. Need to reproduce the probes. I want to see if he's taking a 4th. Yes. Actually, not yet. It's DTs. Oh no. I was afraid of that. I never made a
Do you
robot.
have no detection?
Okay, well,
Oh no.
let's try to counterattack here. Actually, he has so many zealots. We're dead? No?
If he goes down the
We
ramp,
need to kill the DT.
there's a chance you could.
Okay. We didn't kill it though.
Oh, it just got off out of vision.
He's gonna get rid of all my gateways. I cannot produce in just a moment. It will be very much so problematic if I cannot produce. Need to get gas.
You turn off all the lights.
I actually cannot make any units now. There we are. A lot of zealots.
The Zealot should hold position right there.
There's a lot of zealots.
I don't know why he didn't hold position.
I have an observer now. I need to make a wall of here or something. Get rid of it. Finally. Clear this. Okay, we're alive. I was handled as good as I possibly could, and here he is. More zealous, fine. Have a good setup here as well.
Oh,
I
Link.
think. I would like
Link.
to say so. I think it's good, no? Waiting a lot of zealots here. I lost a lot of probe. That was still not very cost efficient, but remember I was not mining from my main base for the longest time, and he also was trying to get a 4th. So while this was a good hold, I did lose some economy for that. Okay. But it's definitely playable. I have +2 done. They're +3. Looks like he's not attacking me from this side anymore. I should probably be able to move out with on the map with the stalkers. Try to find some traits.
Oh, this is the last game. I'll get some sleep after this and
Get
I'll
another
wake up
canopy
early.
here. Get a battery. And probably find like a couple of units. He should not have as many stalkers as I do.
Hope you guys have a good
Can I snipe
Sunday.
it? Let's snipe it. Can we close?
Oh, you're gonna take it out?
It's probably not the play.
Oh, he did take it out. He took it out.
It cost me a bit.
Yeah, just watch.
And try to find some stalker damage. Not sure if that was really worth it. He already has +2 himself. He came back with this. Now we have to keep in mind he does have the Templars, which probably means he will try to harass me with the Blink DTs. I'd like to get a 5th, but now I traded a big portion of my army for pretty much nothing.
What's that on the top right?
Let's clear this.
Isn't that warping?
Wait. Oh, this is a good trade. I can make DTs myself as well. Just realized. Let's clear this. Let's give a base here now. No? Oh, that's a good snipe. If I can get it again. He's gonna surround me this time though. Let's blink back. This is far too much now.
Are you trying to cut him off?
I mean, it wasn't that bad. I killed up all of his stalkers. Oh, there's a DT train we killed as well. That's 2 Nexi that he has lost.
That's true. He sniped at the Nexus. So right now, Mana's got more income.
Okay. We're alive. Maybe make a DT run by there. I need more gateways. I definitely need more gateways. +3 about to be done. That's nice. There's 3 immortals, by the way. 3 immortals. That is a lot of immortals. again?
Oh. He might
He's
take
not gonna get it this
No,
time.
no, no. Spinning Zealots. Too close.
Trying to trade as much as possible. Target firing the zealots. They one-shot them. They don't blink again, right? Fine. That's a decent trade. Let's go with the DTs now to the base. Now attack the main force, the fourth base. I don't have to commit to the attack. What I want to do is just to lure him to one side or the other. I can find damage with both DTs and the main army. It's just a matter of where I can actually fight. He has an observer here, so he's moving the main army to the fourth. So he now attack with the DTs.
Ooh, those cannons. But there's
He
DTs.
has so many models. We can fight this with the zealots. GG.
Ooh, GG. Alright. I'm gonna get a little bit of rest so I can wake up early and get some actual ladder. Oh no. Gonna knock out the moment I hit the bed. Alright, I'll see you guys in a few hours when I wake up.